MP, you got that look on
Hi, folks. The NBA regular season rolls on. This game is the NBA Cup. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on standings at the Western Conference. Taking a look at Los Angeles, and they've got the top spot of the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves behind 2 games.
I think for Los Angeles, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it could steamroll through the season.
So the opening lineup here for the Spurs. Powell and Kawhi in the forward spots. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there. Patrick Mills. And it's Eubanks in the pivot spots and the middle. And for Minnesota, Conley and one of the two. MP is out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint with a new season underway. What are some areas that challenge players to get used to again, Grant?
I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's the most challenging at first.
Well, tonight is a huge game. These are some of the best in the league. And MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
And so far, MP's been backing up his talk. He's not only motivating himself, he's setting an example for his teammates too. Maybe they haven't been perfect against the league's top teams, but they're
at the arc like that, especially when he's got that kind of rhythm.
Here's MP. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early is already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And that one misses.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets us do the talking for him.
Second chance shot. The rebound by Eubanks. And it's Powell with the ball for Los Angeles. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range work, the long-range work, the inside game work. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers have a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
MP saw that little gap there and was really clever to exploit it with an on-target pass.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Edwards against Bogdanovich. Pass to Powell. Leonard outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure deep, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Los Angeles has gone 1-2 from 3-point land so far. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself. They kicked the ball out and looked for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
Now here's MP. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
On the AT&T 5G slam cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's a three-point game. He gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens the locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk to Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Conley, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Gobert, down low. Here's MP. The Clippers grab the miss. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Now here's Jones. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Bogdanovich from long range. And Los Angeles, another three.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
MP shot is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Eubanks, averaging around 6 a game. 6 on the shot clock. Powell passes to Mills. Up and over Conley. The Timberwolves trail. To the inside. Here's MP. The rebound by Eubanks. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Bogdanovich. And there's another one for the Clippers.
He's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Here's MP. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. MP's got 10.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
Jones against McDaniels. Now here's Powell. He's got 6. Inside. Outside Bogdanovich. The three is up. Oh, MC with a block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 4 seconds left. And the layup is good. He's got 12. These teams just feeling each other out.
I love the spirit out there. Already 6 exchanges.
And so it's MD making things happen for Minnesota. He made a big hit and scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
We've got Edwards. Joe Ingles is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Donte DiVincenzo, and it's Garza in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Here's Edwards. Outside, Alexander-Walker fires in the triple.
That's pretty much not how they wanted to end the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Jones. Here's Coffey, still without a bucket. Simmons with it. DiVincenzo covering. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. Second quarter of basketball. About a... against Sacramento.
Also forced a bunch of trips to the line. You can control a game like that.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. McDaniels comes in for Ingles. MP's checked in for Alexander-Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Coffey. Bogdanovich is checked in for Dunn. And it's Mills in for Ben Simmons. Pass to Bogdanovich. Eubanks the screen from deep, and once again off the mark by Los Angeles. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. MP inside. Leonard's there, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, the interior defense holding nothing back, but MP goes right at him.
He's had just... The first free throw is good. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And both free throws good for MP. Here's Bogdanovich. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Powell outside. Fires for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot for him.
Oh, man, B.A. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be-ready club off the bench. He can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. No good on the shot. Some solid D from Eubanks. Clippers trail by 6. To the middle. Jones finds Powell. Outside Mills. Jones with a screen on Conley. And here's Mills for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Minnesota. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's MP. MP hammers it down.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Well, the Clippers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. It's Powell, high post. MP's there. 11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Count it.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
These are red tokens of the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Drums. The rendering of the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Thanks for joining us. Neither team at full strength tonight as we review the injury status.
The Clippers at less than full strength. The lack of James Harden makes a big impact. The offense does not look the same without him, and it's not going to, no matter who steps up.
Big losses like this certainly put your depth to the test. And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple,
Pineapple
there's
gravy.
orange.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Patrick Mills out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. MP getting it done inside. MP.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Clippers trail by 10. Outside Bogdanovic. Leonard for 3. Counted from distance. Leonard's got 7 points.
Amazing how far the shooting form has come for Kawhi Leonard, who just maintains his form on any type of shot that he shoots.
Powell against MP, and they double up MP. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. McDaniels passes to MP. Shot clock at 5. And he converts the layup. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
And a flash of the handle right there, MP getting creative.
Leonard outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Powell. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 10 points for him.
Excellent work from Powell in the pick and roll action.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Minnesota leading by 7. Outside McDaniels. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Eubanks, he's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mills with it. Now Bogdanovich. Up and over Conley. Bogdanovich, no good.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's MP. Ooh, bruising drive from MP.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Bogdanovich against Edwards. Fires the 3. No good.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Nifty move. Bustling it home. MP.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. They trail by 11. 3-pointer. And the Clippers miss again.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable.
On the wing, MP now covers. Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley. Powell against MP. MP beats the contact.
And talk about imposing your
moments to regroup with his players. Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Dunn's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Leonard against Ingles. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. Good D by Gobert.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's MP. Rebounded by Dunn. Clippers trail by 13. Inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And stolen by Leonard. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That one falls for Powell. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota leading by 12. MP inside, defended by Dunn. Down low, it's stolen by Dunn. Here's the break. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That's a smart read from Powell. He analyzed the play there and made the right pass.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Powell outside. Outside Jones. Here's Coffee, covered by MP. And the basket by Coffee. Coffee's gotten his first points in this one. MP looking around. Going inside. That one goes. Count it.
This arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
With one on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass.
Group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. McDaniels comes in for Clark. MP's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Coffee. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Dunn. And it's Mills in for Simmons. Conley and Ann are the one of the two. Rudy Gobert is out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. To the middle. The shot. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Out to Powell. Leonard for 3. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
And clutch stuff from Kawhi, showing why he's been a Finals MVP 2 times over.
MP outside. Here.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, you can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Clippers trail by 8. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's good. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
MP making his presence felt inside. I like him.
Pass to Leonard.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And Leonard drops them both.
Yeah, he may not play in every game, but when it matters, Kawhi Leonard, it's about as good as it gets.
To the inside. Gobert passes to Edwards. And here's MP. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 41.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Leonard passes to Eubanks. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Timberwolves lead by 10.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Timeout called. The Clippers. They're trailing by 10. Leonard for three. The shot no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Leonard. McDaniels with the rebound. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Norman Powell. The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And that evens up their record in group play. What an NBA Cup it's been.
Yeah, the competition during this tournament has been unreal. Unfortunately, 2 losses in this round usually means you're going home.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
That one.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now. Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work.
About game time. Game time.
Get ready to light it up.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And quite a few players.